Hello again. Welcome back. I hope you're having a magical day. My name's Hello Good Game, and I will be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena Deck Guide video, playing a standard best of one within the Mythic rank, the Big Kahune, slaying it into the top 1200. I have one of the most competitive decks that you could be playing right now for you all today. We're going to break down the deck list, discuss the strategies and synergies held within, demonstrate this against not only the best decks, but also best players in-game, and then we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and channel news. If you want to help out for all the hard work that goes into the videos, leave a like. It's that easy. You can subscribe for future content as well, and why not join the community Discord? Cheers. Let's take a look at the deck.
It's a new lap record!
Here we are with the top 1200 Boonie, and this deck is winning, and it is winning quickly. Building around one of my favorite new cards, Anim, Pakal, Thousandth Moon, for 3 mana, a 1/2, and whenever you attack with one or more non-gnome creatures, put a +1/+1 counter on Anim, Pakal, and then create X 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature tokens that are tapped and attacking, where X is the number or equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on Anim, Pakal. Woo! It's not uncommon to be making 3, 4, 5, 10, 1/1 gnomes that are attacking each turn. It's fairly ridiculous, right? And, incorporating a lot of +1 counters within the deck as our main synergy. You'll see that as we go through all of the individual cards. First and foremost, Inti, Seneschal of the Sun for 2 mana, a 2/2, and whenever you attack, you may discard a card. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. It gains trample as well until the end of turn. And whenever you discard one or more cards, exile the top card of your library, and you may play that card this turn until your next end step. This is great because it can apply counters to Anim, which is very, very good, and also generate some potential card advantages. Maybe we're discarding cards that we don't want, gaining access to cast something in exile that we do want, right? And this is happening on the stack, so we're either casting those during our attack phase, on our second main phase, or during that attack phase. And sometimes we get lucky with a Monstrous Rage being put into exile, and then we slam that onto the pile as well, right? Just a lot of fun. And making tokens with, again, the Thousandth Moon is only one of our main objectives in the deck. You'll see that it's a Boonie deck, and we're using the Regal Bunnicorn for this, a 2 mana creature, and its power and toughness are each equal to the number of permanents that you control, which is great. And it goes with another new card, one of my favorites with the bunny right now, Etali's Favor, for 3 mana, an enchantment, and it will enchant a creature you control. When it enters the battlefield, discover 3, exiling cards off the top of your library until you exile a non-land card, casting it for free. Yes. So that's going to increase the bunny further. So it's an enchantment. Bunny goes up. It gives the bunny +1/+1 and trample. Great. And then the discover 3 can bring more non-land permanents in play, further helping the bunny. It's a beautiful thing. Wait till it works. And the greatest part of it is it can combo into itself. It can discover another favor, and that favor can discover another favor. Definitely RNG based, but it's like a limit breaker. Aside from that, we can also give the bunny trample with the sun, which is quite nice because the bunny's going to be massive, right? This thing's going to be like a 10/10. And also potentially the Monstrous Rage can give it trample. So a lot of really clean damage output within the deck via the trample. They're like, oh, we'll block here, we'll block here. Dude, your blockers are not going to be enough, which is great. We have a bit of draw within the deck through the Dusk Legion Duelist, 2 mana, 2/2 with Vigilance. Whenever one more +1/+1 counters are put on the Duelist, draw a card, triggering only once each turn. First of all, Kumano can come in on 1. When you cast your next creature, it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. It'll enter as a 3/3 with Vigilance. You draw a card for 2 mana. not bad. Of course, Kumano is going to deal 1 damage to each opponent and planeswalker they control when it enters, and then transform into a 2/2 with haste. And if something would die that was dealt damage by a source you control, it's going to be exiled instead, which is, you know, actually fairly useful within the current meta, right? There's a lot of graveyard recursion going on. So it's nice to deal with things permanently. Okay, so again, you know, this +1/+1 counter is not only good for the Duelist, but great for the 1000th moon. And we do, at some point, like to distribute these +1/+1 counters and have all of our creatures become modified for the Thundering Raiju. It's a 4-mana 3/3 with haste. When it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Looking at you, Moon. Looking at you, Duelist. Right? It can also go wherever you need it to go at the end of the day. And then it's going to deal X damage to each opponent, which is kind of crazy if you're one of those players, where X is equal to the number of modified creatures you control other than itself. Again, not uncommon to be 3 or 4 damage just on the stack as it attacks. Plus, now you have all this trample damage incoming on the back end. Also, we like it. Working very good so far. Aside from that, we'll have a Phoenix Chick, a 1-mana 1/1 with flying haste, can't block. Whenever you attack with 3 more creatures, you may pay 2 red if you do return it from the graveyard to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. This is not bad. Keep in mind you can discard it with Inti and bring it back with that counter to, you know, not only be a 2/2 attacker in the air, but also help the Thundering Raiju damage output, which is nice. We have a Hopeful Initiate, a 1-mana 1/2 with training that can pay 3 to remove 2 counters from any creatures you control to destroy target artifact or enchantment. Really nice. The training is going to help the damage output, and having the ability to control the artifacts and enchantments that your opponent may be trying to take advantage of. Looking at you, Ossification, Leyline Binding, it's quite nice, right? We have the Seat of the Empire, Crucible of Defiance as utility lands, and our dual lands in deck. Not using creature lands because, you know, it's an aggro deck. We don't want to play slow. We want to avoid that if at all possible. So I'm actually having better luck without it currently and just relying on Anim, Pakal and our damage output, which can be helped through something like Angelfire Ignition. I believe this is the last card that we have mentioned. It's a 3-mana sorcery. You put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. It's going to gain Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste until the end of turn. You can recast it from your grave with a flashback 4, which is great if you need to discard it for a land or something that you can actually cast this turn with the sun, right? Because then you still retain value through that flashback from the grave. I think I talked about the veteran, a 2/2 for 3 at the beginning of combat on your turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Looking at you, Moon. Looking at you, Duelist. And if a soldier you control dies, create a token, which is great because the Duelist is actually a soldier as well as the Moon. So it works pretty good with the deck. That's the list. Again, we are crushing it through the Mythic rank, having no problem reaching and maintaining the top 1200. So if you're looking to try to finish in the top 12, or dare I say 250, I think this might be the deck for you if you're looking for something that's not mono red, not mono white. Let's throw them both together. And a quick aggro deck, of course, as well. So cheers. I hope you enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord, and let's go. Opponent going first. Not how I like to open the match. We do have a turn 2. We have a nice turn 3. They're playing slow, which I don't appreciate. Control deck, Field Wipe is going to dunk on me. Even here, I don't really want to do it. Right, we know we're playing into removal. I'm going to not allow it. Maybe it's a virtue, but... Isn't it impressive how good I am at that? I get it right every single time. It's no problem. I mean, this is a bit of a problem, but what do you do? We do get the draw immediately. We'll play a creature too. Bunny and Inti out next. La removal. Virtue for the kill. Bro. You've gone wild. I guess we should have played Bunny after in case we get something we want, but I honestly don't think so. And watch it be another Bunny, though, you know? Phoenix is not the worst, but it doesn't matter. So let's hit for 3. Announcements, great. No attack, though. They do make the counter, that's fine. Favor on the Bunny. Discover 3. Oh, that's lame. But, whatever. Super attack. Toss the land. Counter on ourselves. Another land. Which I believe we can play. Double block? No. I do not think that will be good enough. Pushes up the Bunny further. Land and play? Because it's in exile. We lose it if not, right? May as well take the opportunity. Good game. Going first with a fairly acceptable hand. I mean, hopefully it's not a red deck, but land is better than no land. It does come at a bit of a cost, and we have almost no life gain. This is not great. For 1. Keep tempo, even though we've done 2 damage to ourselves. Maybe we get lucky with a favor directly into an Angelfire. An Angel Favor Fire. Oh, why not? Let's see what we get. Big money, no whammies. Angelfire. Bunny. It's not the worst. Let's train Adelphia. Keeping tempo and actually gaining some ground. Because remember, we did 2 damage to ourselves, I believe. They do have 5 in hand, 3 available mana. That mountain did enter play this turn. So there shall not be another. Bloodthirsty. Fine. Monstrous Rage. They're going to hit for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we return for 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 short. We get 2 there. 3, 6, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we are shy. Not a fan. I think we're 2 damage shy. Problem solved. This withdraws a card. This gains more life. And gives it vigilance. So we do have to pay 1. But then this is really, really good for us as well. Double vigilance. They're down to 2. We go up to 10. It should be enough to sway the game in our favor. We will block with whatever. Godric's good. Monstrous Rage on it? No. Classic mono red. Heading for 9. We do block the non-flyers. Miss Maya's starting her victory up a little early. Maya, settle. This entered the battlefield, so there's no more land. Well, she's right on time. We can't pay for this, but we don't have to. It's just a clean hit for lethal. Meow. Going first. I mean, a little slower than I'd like, but can't win them all. We could play fast, but it's such a risk. Bunny's out sacrificially. Basically, if it's a domain build, you know, I'm just going to start crying now. No land? Does that suck or what? Phoenix is a go. Push up the Phoenix. Spread the value. Okay, wow. Okay. Gaining the life back with a herd migration. Channeling it. Drawing a basic land into hand. Here is a plains. 3 lands. Oh! Binding on the bunny. 3rd land off the top. Thank you. Favor on the Phoenix. Goes to 3/3. Come on, something good. Ooh, comboing favors. Goes to 4/4. We get another. Come on, big money. And a bunny's back. Nice. For 4 to 12. If they kill that Phoenix, the bunny goes down to 1 though, right? Briefcase is a go. Token is out. Please don't leyline me. No way. They always have a second leyline, huh? Ah, so greedy. Dang it, Randy. Hit for 4 to 8. They have another land. Probably 13 more bindings in hand. Thundering Raiju's a go. Push up the Phoenix. Hit for 6 in total. Down to 2. Okay. They only have 4 land. Good game. Very nice. Top 1250. No problem. Going first. A little slower than I'd like, but it's there. The coffee you shouldn't have had. Am I right? Well, if we're playing slow, just get that out of the way, and then we're not paying life. Or anything. Removal decks are great. I love playing against them. It's a ton of fun. I mean, guarantee they just take it. It's happening. Veterans a go. I might just put the counter on myself. That way we still get an attack. We still get to keep our draw engine. Nope, we need to keep the veteran because we have other draw engines. Oh. It's already out. Take the draw and the attack. We can double draw it. You're a cauldron. Interesting. Just take the hit. Kind of wasting our mana a little bit. I don't want to play this before there's a block. Wow. That's wild. Holy. Good value. That's wild, man. I just lost 4 cards. What? Homie's doing us dirty. I'm going to keep this in hand. We might need to discard it. Just go crazy, right? Duelist gets through. They're down to 5. Interesting. Up to 7. Don't forget. Shoulder's the best card in the world. 2 cards left in hand. Down to 10, down to 8. Ooh, life gain. Can I get a life link? Yeah. And then push it up. Great. That's good news for me. Pretty cool mono black cauldron. I actually like this. Finally, a cauldron deck worth playing. Nothing we do is going to be worth it. Oh, that's brutal. I think they've got us boxed. Nice. That 8 mana spell that they forget costs 8, right? Oh, it could be like a virtue for 7 or something, right? They go up to 9. This is not looking very good for us anymore. We got pretty close, but that rankles prank. Ouch, right? Toss the land, push up the Duelist. Draw a card. Lose 2 life. 1 into exile as well. We clear Shouldered? Wow, look at us go. Land stays in hand to discard next turn. I think we just die here. Nice life gain. Good game. 3 in the air, 2 from the ability, and we are done, dude. Great match. Going first with what may be a beautiful, beautiful hand. Let's try to draw that 3rd land. It's the name of the game. We have both of our routes in play here. No land, so we definitely go for the draw via Bunny. Or versus Bunny via Duelist. There we go. And not hitting it. Oh, no. But it's definitely off the top because we're turbo drawing. And that gains us the land here. Yep. And literally the best turn 3 you can play right now. Trading with the 1/1 Dugo and our gnome creature. Not casting anything. That is interesting to me. I'm going to go with one of these. Typically I would favor, but I love the confirmed counter. Like, that is good. That's 3 1/1 gnomes. Stop it. Oh, Empire on the Duelist. I don't really like that, but it was a soldier, so it makes its token, which is great because we do have Siege Veteran in play. Doomscar? Temporal Lockout? Good game. Okay, going first with a nice hand. Looking for a turn 2, though, right? This is a little bit awkward. Jamie, top 400. Hello. Good game. Down to 19 ourselves. Hopefully they're not an aggro deck. Oh, yeah. What could go wrong? Not having a 2-drop creature? Well, yeah. Yeah, maybe. It's arguable. Okay. I might not play the Siege Veteran into removal. You know, it just doesn't feel like a winning play. Not so much. It would still take it, so let him have it, obviously. Godric. Nice. No block. Get after it, dude. Veteran's a go. Let's hit, try to keep tempo. I'm honestly using this defensively until it counts. Because once it's, like, you know, we're not... A little bit of extra damage, but I don't think it's too important. Okay. This is where it counts. Have you ever seen it used defensively? I bet not. Or do we let him have the dragon? I really don't like that dragon. But are they not just going to get it next turn? It's hard to argue with the increased life gain. I mean, I know the dragons there aren't very good. But all in all, so is this. Little less life gain, but I think the train is good and it can get through the dragon. So honestly, I don't mind. This seems all right. We can defend, and we have them within striking damage. We're at 21 life. Okay, as long as they don't remove us. Double dragon. Oh, okay, they're out of mana, though. They're out of mana. This is not colorless either. Nice. So they deal 4 damage with the dragon, hitting us for... Oh, they might have lethal. I think they do. I think that's perfectly lethal. Oh, no, this is on the ground. That's the only block we need. Right? This is 10, 17. We block 1. Or block 2, sorry. Hilarious. I think we're good. Woo! Close but no cigar, and that's all because that one moment, that pivotal moment where we let them take the dragon, kept our siege veteran, and then capitalize off those +1 counters in conjunction with the Angelfire Ignition to swing tempo in our favor. Going first, 2 3s there. I love the favor, but the land isn't. So I think out of principle, it's a mulligan. And I think we actually kind of get rewarded. Keeping 6, tossing the rage. It's good, but it's a later card though, right? I wish we had a 1-drop. It's really sad that we don't. The later we play Bunny, the better, because it can dodge, you know, cut down. It can dodge Lochthwain Scorn. I like it. Token goes on ourselves, so it doesn't matter. Grab trample. Oh, we lose our rage. Dang it. It's a good card to have. That'll be the second one we've had to get rid of now. First is on the bottom. Second in exile. Angel! Y'all remember that TV show, Angel? Just yelling it out like that made me think of it. No life gain, thankfully. Flying, hit for 2. Not even defending. Ooh. How do you deny? Just put them all on the moon. Yeah, they could trade with the Raiju, and I recommend that you do. Because I'm coming over. I don't know if it's much of an oops. You're welcome to take either or, you know. And we remove their life gain, which is great. And we hammer them to 1, which is pretty cool as well. We do lose our Angelfire, though. And that's... We keep losing our, like, our reach/kill spells. Angel! Did I mention that Angel show? I was... Like, when I yelled that out, it came to my mind earlier. That was decent when I was growing up. Good game, homie. I had fun. Very one-sided deck. That's top 1200. You know, that's as good as it gets. Just play the deck more and you'll rank up further. All right, so the deck is performing, no joke. With that being said, I wish we had more life gain and it wasn't just Angelfire. I'm truly thinking that Take Up the Shield might be decent, or better yet, the Intrepid Adversary, because the Thundering Raiju's fantastic, right? Not that bad, pretty cool within the deck. But what about a kicked Intrepid with the Thousandth Moon tokens? Wouldn't that be infinitely better? So I definitely think that we should be looking at the Intrepid in the deck. Where we're putting it, I don't know. I think maybe the Thundering Raiju goes to 2, and we get 2 Intrepids in deck minimum, right? Drop a land? Question mark? I don't know. We're running only 23 lands, so you know I don't really want to do that. We could drop a Rage, go down to 2 Rages. That's going to give us those 2 Intrepids. And I think that's a nice way for us to begin to experiment with it and be like, okay, yeah, this is way better than Thundering Raiju, and then just full port 4 of them, right? So again, my final thoughts. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're still here with me and you haven't done so, like the video. You can also subscribe to the channel because I've got great decks literally every single day. And comment section's open if you have anything to say. Join the community Discord. And if you want to support the channel, you want to go above and beyond, check out the sponsorship section in the Discord. I'll also have a link below. Typically, it's like download the game, reach level 5, and it does go a very long way in helping support the channel. So if you have, you know, a free hour and, you know, no money to donate to HGG, it's a really, really good way to still give back, and truly appreciate everyone who's been doing so far. So thank you so much. Have a magical day. Maybe check out another video, and we'll see you soon in the next.